I'm the Invisible Warrior.
And this is the Unseen Whaler, and we're They Might Be Giants.
And we're your hosts for They Might Be Giants 120 Minutes New Wave Marathon.
Thank you for watching.
Stick around.
Into the future. Good morning. Good into the good. 120 minutes.
There's just 120 minutes to the show, and 119 minutes left to go.
Hello, John here.
John, Flansburgh, that's me. From They Might Be Giants, we've got alternative videos. That's new wave music from Robin Hitchcock and the Egyptians.
Jellyfish.
Dinosaur Jr.
Sonic Youth.
Sean and Knife.
Juliana Hatfield.
And we've got a cult classic from the Vaults, Susie and the Banshees, and a brand new video from Pond and Saint Etienne.
Let's kick off the show with the latest from Matt Johnson's Dada.
Here he is talking about his video, and the video is called Dogs of Lust.
This is a song about compulsion, obsession, and addiction to anonymous sex.
Put your hand inside, put your hand inside, put your hand inside this puppet head.
There it was, our first video, Puppet Head.
And we're standing in the exact same positions as we were in 1985, where They Might Be Giants. Thank you for joining us on 120 Minutes. We've got videos coming up from Jellyfish and Dinosaur Jr., but first we've got a video from Robin Hitchcock. He's going to tell you about what his house looks like. His new video is called Driving Aloud, Radio Storm.
It was shot in my house in the Isle of Wight, and the chorus was shot in the garden.
Could believe for all the world that you're my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a big heart and I don't get around how you get around.
You know, black turtlenecks never go out of fashion around here in New York City. What's coming up, John?
We've got videos by Jellyfish, Dinosaur Jr., and a really good band called Sonic Youth.
But first, our video for the song The Guitar from the album Apollo 18, directed by Mr. John Flansburgh.
Thank you.
John has also directed the upcoming Frank Black videos, which you'll be seeing here soon. But here's our video first, The Guitar.
Long hair, he ain't no square. It's from their fifth album, Where You Been? That's Dinosaur Jr. with Start Choppin' here on 120 Minutes.
And Where They Might Be Giants. And coming up after the break, videos from Sonic Youth.
Sean and Knife.
And Juliana Hatfield.
But first, let's look at the top 10 alternative albums on alternative radio this week.
Hotel detective, why don't you check her out?
There's just 120 minutes to the show, and just 75 more minutes left to go. Hi, Where They Might Be Giants. We've got alternative music videos from Sonic Youth, Sean and Knife, Juliana Hatfield, and the Goo Goo Dolls coming up soon. As you might know, the Pixies have broken up, but frontman Frank Black, also known as Black Francis or Charles Thompson, has embarked on a solo career. He's changed his name, and he's got a new self-titled debut album coming out under the name Frank Black. And his video for Los Angeles was directed by me. So it was shot in the Salton Sea, which is south of Los Angeles. Unfortunately, you can't smell just how fantastic the location was, but it's sort of a decaying mobile home center south of Los Angeles. So here it is. Check it out. The video directed by me, the guy from They Might Be Giants, with my friend, the other guy from They Might Be Giants here on 120 Minutes. It's Frank Black's video, Los Angeles.
I met a man, he was a good man, sailing and shoring, dancing.
There it was, the third video from Sonic Youth's Dirty album, Sugarcane, here on 120 Minutes. Unless you count all the entries from the homemade video contest they did with 120 Minutes, there have actually been thousands of videos made from that record, all of them destroyed in a tragic fire. But that was Sugarcane, and we're They Might Be Giants.
We're your hosts for 120 Minutes tonight, and coming up we've got ex-Blake baby Juliana Hatfield, the Goo Goo Dolls, and a band from Pennsylvania called Ween.
But after the break, the only all-girl Japanese band ever to appear on 120 Minutes. Stick around.
In the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and hear my words. And the ones
Look at them go. It's They Might Be Giants. Coming up, Julianne Hatfield, the Goo Goo Dolls, the story of two fellas from New Hope, Pennsylvania, called Ween.
But right now we've got Shonen Knife, the only all-girl Japanese band ever to appear on 120 Minutes, probably the only all-girl Japanese band to ever appear on MTV, and with the exception of some heavy metal band, probably the only Japanese band to ever appear on television in the United States. So here they are from their album, Let's Knife. It's Shonen Knife.
120 minutes.
And just 59 more minutes left to go.
We're They Might Be Giants, back on the second hour of 120 Minutes.
You know, people say that the first hour is better on 120 Minutes, but they're wrong. The second hour is always better, so stick around for brand new videos from Pond, Saint Etienne, and the latest alternative legacy, the Goo Goo Dolls, Ween, School of Fish, the scary Stereo MCs, Pure, and
Right here, the latest from ex-Blake Baby singer Julianne Hatfield. This is the second clip from Julianne's debut solo album, Hey Babe, and it's called I See You.
I can expose the pathetic side of me in songs. Like, they're not really me, they're a way that I can let out the pathetic parts of my personality, but I'm not really like that in real life.
Coming up, Ween
School of Fish.
and Stereo MCs.
But right here, right now, from Buffalo, New York, the band, Goo Goo Dolls. They've been on 120 Minutes a couple weeks ago. They promised their new video would be coming out soon. Guess what? It's here. It's from their fourth album, Superstar Car Wash, and it's called We Are the Normal.
to pick the broken ruins up again, to lend her heart to help.
You've seen the paintings, you read the biography, you took the museum tour. Now Vincent van Gogh's band is here. The Stereo MCs are coming up on 120 Minutes. We'll also have brand new videos from Pond and School of Fish.
And right here, a video from Gene and Dean Ween called Push the Little Daisies, video directed by Adam Bernstein, who directed every single one of the clips that you've seen of ours, They Might Be Giants, so far on the show today. And let's have a look at Ween and see what they're about.
Gene Ween and Dean Ween.
Don't get too close to my fantasy.
London's Stereo MCs with the title track from their latest album, Connected. Here on 120 Minutes tonight with They Might Be Giants.
Coming up, a brand new video from Saint Etienne, a Canadian band called Pure. And right after the break,
On Seattle's famous Sub Pop label, it's
not from Seattle. Stay tuned.
Only be in your bonnet, make a little birdhouse in your soul.
They Might Be Giants with you on 120 Minutes. Still to come, the latest from Pure and a brand new one from Saint Etienne.
But right now, a trio from Portland, Oregon called Pond. Their debut album was produced by that guy from the Posies. And if you don't know about Pond, they're actually not from Seattle, but they are on Sub Pop, the famous Seattle label. So check it out now. Here they are, Pond, and their video, Agatha. we die. Then we die. Then we die. Then we die. Hi, we're They Might Be Giants. We want to thank you all for staying up with 120 minutes on MTV. We've had a really groovy time. Coming up soon is a band from England called Saint Etienne.
You might remember these guys from their cover of Neil Young's Only Love Can Break Your Heart and their debut album, Fox Space Alpha. Well, now they finished their second album entitled So Tough, and here's the first video, You're in a Bad Way, Saint Etienne. There it was, Saint Etienne with You're in a Bad Way, a video that looks like a Nancy Sinatra film from a long time ago that I once saw. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching and staying up with They Might Be Giants, us, me, John, They Might Be Giants.
We want to remind you that we've got a dial-a-song service that's on 25 hours a day, 6 days a week. Diet music at the end of the tunnel for a new generation. It is just a regular phone call to Brooklyn. Nothing more and nothing less. It costs money. It's not free. So check it out. They Might Be Giants dial-a-song. Waiting for you. Write that number down. Tell your friends. It's on our records. You'll hear songs that aren't on our records, so it's always a different experience.
And remember that 120 Minutes will be back to its regular startup time of midnight, 11 Central, and Living Color will be here to guest host. And if you want to write and tell us what you thought of tonight's show, here's the address. Check it out.
In effect.
Thanks for watching the show. I'm John Linnell.
I'm John Flansburgh.
Bye.